Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to today's class. Today is day 47 of our web development course. Today is day 47 of our web development course, and today I want to learn about event listeners. Okay? Today I want to learn about event listeners. Okay? Okay. So yesterday, before you can talk about what you're going to cover today, I would just like to pass through a simple recap about what you covered yesterday. And yesterday's class, yesterday was day 46. Yesterday was day 46. Yesterday was day 46 and looked at DOM manipulation. Okay? Yesterday looked at DOM manipulation. DOM manipulation. Okay? Manipulation. Okay? Okay, so yesterday looked at a lot of things. For example, looked at getElementsById, ways of accessing particular elements in JavaScript. Okay? So we looked at getElementsById, elements_by_id. Okay, then we looked at getElementsByTagName, getElementsByTagName, elements_by_tag_name. Okay, then we looked at getElementsByClassName, getElementsByClassName. Okay, by class name. Okay, so yesterday we looked at also querySelector, querySelector, querySelector and querySelectorAll, and querySelectorAll, and querySelectorAll, querySelectorAll, querySelectorAll. Okay, yesterday we looked at a lot of things, looked at all these things here under DOM manipulation. And remember, time to come is that you'll find yourself whereby we are having such things at our disposal where we need to use them. Okay, getElementsById, getElementsByTagName. Let me first edit here. getElementsByTagName, getElementsByClassName. Okay, members, we shall have to use all these things at our disposal. Okay, so I would like just to remind you that these things are very, very, very crucial. Okay, so yesterday, if you missed yesterday's class, I would like you to go back, then you watch this class which was there yesterday. Okay, don't neglect this class. It was yesterday where you covered this, and it's very, very crucial. Okay, so members, I can maybe take off this. This was for yesterday, and we focus on what you're going to cover today. And today, before I can talk about today, let me talk about what we're going to cover in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow is going to be day 48. Okay, what's going to be day 48, and tomorrow we're going to look at the intersection observer. The intersection observer. Okay, the intersection observer. We're going to look at the intersection observer. Okay. So members, tomorrow we're going to look at this intersection observer tomorrow, and please don't miss tomorrow's class. Tomorrow is going to be that. Okay, don't miss it. Okay. So today is the event listeners. Okay, what are these event listeners? Event listeners. This is a function. This is a function. This is a function in JavaScript. It's a function in JavaScript that waits for an event to happen, just like a click, or key press, okay, like a click or a key press, like a click, or key press, scroll, or mouse movement, okay, or mouse movement, and then it runs, and then runs some code. Okay, then it runs some code. Okay, okay. When that event occurs. Okay, when that event occurs. When that event occurs. Okay, okay. So this is basically how the event listeners work. Okay, event listeners. This is a function in JavaScript. It's a function in JavaScript that waits for an event to happen, like a key press, like a click, a key press, a scroll or mouse movement, and then it runs some code when that event occurs. Okay, okay. So this is basically how the event listeners look like. Eh? But before these event listeners here, let me first talk about the before. Before, what used to happen? Before the event listeners. Okay? What happened before? You know, there is a certain way how these people used to use the code before the event listeners. Okay? There used to be what they called inline. There used to be what they call inline event handlers. Okay? That's what they call inline event handlers. Inline event handlers. Okay? There used to be inline event handlers. And this is what I can term as maybe the oldest way of doing things. Okay? I can come here and I put here like the oldest way. The oldest way of doing things. Okay? So they used to use this one, and it was the old way of doing things. Okay? Okay, so let me first show you how it used to be. Let me start with the first example. Example 1. Okay? Example 1, and I show you. So I'm going to start with example 1 and I show you. I can come here in my lessons here. And I come here JavaScript class. So I'm going to create here one. It is called the day 47. Day 47 is today. Okay? Day 47 is today. So I come here, create here a new folder. And I create here day 47. Day 47. You know, I come like this, I open with code. So, when I open with code here, so you're going to see how it's going to be the old way of doing things, okay? Okay, so when you come here, I create here my index.html. Create here my index.html. Okay? Then I come here, I can create here my app.js or my style.css. Then I also create here my app.js. Okay? Okay, so I want to show you how each and everything was done even before we use even the event listeners. Okay, okay. So I can come here and I link here the two. I can link here link CSS first. I come and I link here CSS first. Then I also come here and I link the app.js. Okay, script source, and I link here app.js. Okay, then I come here and I put here defer. Okay. Okay, so I want to show you how each and everything was done before. Okay, okay. So we're going to connect a button and we connect it to the console. Okay, you're going to connect a button and then you connect it to a console. Okay, okay. So I can come here and I put here in my body here. I put here a button. Okay, on this button here I can put here click me. Inside here I can put here click me. Okay, I can put here click me. Okay, and I come here, I put here class. I can come here and I put here, but I come and I put here button 1. Okay, okay, button 1. Then I come here and style.css, and I can style that button. Let me first see how it looks like. Go to live and we see. click me, it is here, okay? It is there. So members, it is there. Click me is here, and you can see it is here, okay? Click me. So maybe I can even put it in the center. I can come here. I can come here like this. In my style.css, and I first put here browser reset. I put here margin 0, and I come here, I put here padding 0, and I come here and I put here box sizing, border box, okay? Box sizing, border box, okay? Okay. So I'm going to come here and I put here inside the body. I can come here and I put here, then I just, I want to say it looks like it is here, my button is here, click me, okay? Okay, so I just want to give that button some bit of life. I come here and I put here. Let me first drag this side. Now the button is here. Button 1 dot button 1. Okay, and I come. I say here. And I come here. I say here. Padding. I come. I put here padding. I put here 1 rem, maybe 2 rem. Okay, 2 rem. And I come. I say here background color. And I can even say orange, maybe orange red, okay? Orange red. And I can, and then this side looks like it's like this, okay? And I come and put here font size, then I can even put here large, okay? Large, okay? Then I can come and I put here inside here and I put here maybe border radius, and I put here let me say like 5%, okay? 5%, and I see. Okay, I can even remove that border which is there outside. Border none. Border none. Okay. Okay. So it looks like this. Okay. And I can come and I put here I come here, I put here color white. Okay. Color white. Okay. Okay. So members, I can show you here that's like this. This button is like this. Let me give it some bit of margin. Margin. I can give you a margin of 1 rem. Okay. Okay. So members, before this is the button now. When I come, maybe let me give it cursor pointer. Cursor pointer. Okay. Okay. So when I come, I hover on it. It's cursor pointer. Click me. And when I click me like this, it's something should happen in the console. Okay. So here, when I come here in inspect, I've not yet connected anything to the console. Okay. So when I click say something here, something should happen in the console here. When I click something like this, it should happen in the console. So I'm going to come here and I'll show you how it was done before. So someone could come, for example, in app.js here, and they select that button. Now we are selecting the button. Example 1. Example 1. We are selecting the button. We are selecting the button in JavaScript. We are selecting the button in JavaScript. Selecting the button in JavaScript. Okay? In JavaScript. Okay? Okay. Then I come here. And I say here const test button, or I can put here test button 1. Test button 1. Okay? And I put here is equal to document.querySelector, and I come and I put here my button. Okay? Button exactly as it is here. Button 1. Okay? And now setting it in JavaScript exactly as it is here. Okay? Button 1. Okay? Okay. So members, test button 1 like this, you're now setting it in JavaScript. So as you can see, after setting it in JavaScript, then we come and say here test button 1 dot on click. We used to use the on click method. We used to use the on click method. Okay, on click dot then on click, okay, on click, then we say here is equal to function, then we put a specified function. Then we come here and you say it's like this. Then you say here console log, clg console log. Then we put here button 1 has been clicked. Button 1 has been clicked. Okay. Okay. So this is what it will run in the console when we click on it. Okay. When you click on it, it will run like this in the console. So when I come here now let me see what it's going to be, how it is going to be like. Okay. Now I want to say it's going to be like. Okay. Okay. So let me first see here. When I come, I tap there. When I come, I tap there. So let me first try to click. I see. So we have to put here a specified function. And I come here and I say on click. So I want to see which function is this one here. On click this function here. So here, members, you can see that if it was here, it was a big C, but now I've put it here, so it's a small C here. So this is the first method how people used to do it, and you'll see that when I come here, I say click me. Okay, button has been clicked. Okay, button has been clicked. So this one was one way of doing things. This is one way of doing things, but the most common way how things were done were like this. Okay, I come here, I put here, for example, my function, I put here my function, and I come, I do like this, then I put here, inside this my function, I put here clg, I can come and I copy this, I put it there, button has been clicked. Okay, then I come, I put here, inside here, inside there, and I put here on click, okay, on click with small c there. Then I put here my function, okay, my function, as you see it, exactly as it appears here, my function as it appears there. Okay, okay. So I want to first test and I see how it goes. And remember, our functions we have to call them. You have to call these functions. Okay, and I come here, I call my function. Outside you have to call it. Okay, okay. So when I come like this and I tap on it like this, button 1 has been clicked. Okay, so when I refresh, button 1 has been clicked. Okay, okay. So remember, this is how they used to do things in the past. Okay, they could get like this button when it's like here, and let me even first bring it here. I put it there. They put it like this. Okay, button class my function is like this. Okay, so like this. So when you click on the button, it brings for you the my function like this. Okay, this is HTML and this is JavaScript here. Let me bring the JavaScript there, the JavaScript part, then you see it. Okay, okay. So in the past, this is how it used to be. You would find that here they put here, for example, function, my function is like this. Okay, my function console log button 1 has been clicked. Okay, okay, but there is something missing. I feel like there is something missing. First, hold on a bit. So members, you can see here this one, there was some missing here. some missing parentheses there to complete the function. And here, let me put it here, button 1 on click my function like this, okay? Okay. So members, all I can show you that in the past you always see this in some examples somewhere. You always see something like this, okay? Where they put something like this. My function is like this. This was the oldest way of doing things, okay? This is the oldest way of doing things. My function console.log button 1 has been clicked. So if I come here and I click on that button, you see this button here. When I come, I click on that button, like for example, like here, I come and I click on it like this, button 1 has been clicked. Are you seeing? Click on it like this, button 1 has been clicked. Click on it like this, button 1 has been clicked 3 times. Click on it like this, button 1 has been clicked 4 times. Click on it like this, button 1 has been clicked 5 times. Are you seeing this? This is the oldest way of doing things, okay? This one here. And now this one here came with some challenges. It came with some challenges, okay? This one here, this is inline event handlers. Inline event handlers, okay? They came with some challenges, okay? And this one here, we no longer, it's like in modern JavaScript here, in modern JavaScript, we no longer use that one. We no longer use that one. Use that one. Okay? Okay. So why did we use that one? Why did we stop using that one in the very first place? Because of the following reasons here. Okay? We have the following reasons why we stopped using that one. So what were what were the main spearheading reasons why we stopped using that one? HTML. You see that one here, HTML. We wanted our HTML in the need. There was an urgent need. There was the need. To keep HTML clean. Okay? Clean and JavaScript organized. Okay? Okay. So there was a need to keep HTML clean and JavaScript organized. Okay? When you look for example here, imagine we have 20 buttons and all of them they have function. Yeah? We have 20 buttons and we have even other 30 buttons, okay? All of them they have, imagine we have for example 20 buttons and all of them they have functions all over. Like 20 buttons, all over. And all of them they have JavaScript. This one here you can see that imagine if we have for example like 20 buttons and these 20 buttons here, all of them they have their own functions, okay? If they have their own functions, this one here becomes really tricky, the way you see it. So as you can see there that if they are their own functions, if they have their own functions, it's going to become really tricky. We shall have to mix JavaScript all over with this HTML here. So here, when this one here, it becomes like this one here, it becomes really funny where we have our HTML and we have a lot of JavaScript being written inside here. Okay, so we wanted a way how we can clean this, and we have only HTML plain and also JavaScript plain this side here for better management. Okay, so this one here, we no longer use it. We no longer use that one. We will find some people when they're using it, but if you have, for example, like one function, two functions, two buttons, or three, maybe someone could decide to use this one here. But if you have more than even 20 buttons you're using in the page or somewhere, so this one here does not really be recommended. Okay, it makes the HTML to look like as if it is more of JavaScript inside, and what it's done that is really clean. Okay. So this is the first reason why we no longer use that one. And now when you come here, the second reason is you cannot attach multiple functions to the same event. You cannot attach multiple functions multiple functions to the same event. You cannot attach multiple functions to the same event. Okay. So you will see that, for example, here, if you have here my onclick my function, this button here cannot do something else. It cannot do another type of function. It cannot do something else. Okay. That means that it is only tied to this function here. It cannot do another type of function apart from this one here of consoling, and it cannot do any other function apart from this one here of consoling. Okay. When you say here click meet, that's the only function it can do. It cannot run another function. For example, alert, prompt. It cannot do anything like that. Okay. So here, members, as you can see here, that this button here is only tied to this function. Okay. Let us give another example and we see how we can test it. The button is a button to do two functions. Okay. So I can come here and I put here, for example, another button. I put here button, then I put here, it's called button there, and I come and I put here class, then I put here button 2, okay. Then I come here, and this time around I'm not going to do like this method here, the first one here. So I put here please click me, okay. So as you can see, I'm going to come in and just style this button. I can even use the same style for this one, and I use it in the same button. But this one is for button 2. Okay. So as you can see, it is there. Please click me. Now, and this button do two things here. This button here should do two things. Okay. Should do two things. Okay. So when I come here and click on that button, I can come here, upload JS. Now we are doing example 2. When I click on this button, when I click on this button, it should perform two functions at the same time. Okay. Unlike this one here, which is doing inline event handling, this one here we want it to do the one which is to do something that is outside. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to come here and I put here const, then I put here test button 2. Okay. Then I come here, I put here is equal to document dot query selector. Then I put here dot button 2. Okay. As it is here. Okay. But right now I'm not going to use the inline event handlers. I'm going to use now I'm going to use the event listeners. Okay. So members, this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to come here and I put here, for example, and I put here test button 2. Okay. Test button 2. And I put here dot add event listener. This one here is listens to each and every event. Okay. This one here listens to each and every event. Okay. As it happens. Dot add event listener. Then I put here. And I open the quotes here, as you can see. Open the quotes there. Listens to each and every event. Okay. As it happens. Then I come, I put there click. Then I come, I put there these parentheses as you see them there. Then I put here, then I open the quotes as you can see. Then here CLG console log. Then I put here button 2 has been clicked. Button 2 has been clicked. Button 2 has been clicked. Okay. Button 2 has been clicked. Okay. Text button 2 dot add event listener click. Button 2 has been clicked. I will put here an arrow function. This is an arrow function. Okay. So as you can see, it looks like this. Okay. So that's here. It looks like inside here. So when I come, I click on this button here. Button 2 has been clicked. Are you seeing? When I click on it again, button 2 has been clicked. Button 2 has been clicked 3 times. Button 2 has been clicked 4 times. Button 2 has been clicked 5 times. Okay. So this one here is the first function I can add to it. Are you seeing it? You come here and we put the second function. And the second function is we're going to put there an alert. I come here, I put here an alert. And I put here an alert like this. And I put here you just click the second button. Just clicked the second button. Just clicked the second button. Just click the second button, just like this. So it has the first function is this one, console.log. Button 2 has been clicked. Then the second function is alert. You have clicked the second button, just like this. So when you come here and you click now the second button and you see like this, you click on it like this. So it brings you the first function is now the second function. You have just clicked the second button. So it means for the alert pop-up. As you can see, the alert pop-up is there, and the very first one is this one here. Button 2 has been clicked. If I click on it again, it brings now does 2 things at the same time. But here, when we're having the inline event handlers, it was doing only one function. Only one function was being done here. But now the second function is this one here. The second function is this one here. Which second function is this one here, whereby you have there are 2 things it's being done. Console.log, it's consoling at the same time it is alerting. Okay. So you can, I click on it again, you can see you have just clicked the second button. Okay. You just clicked the second button. As you can see, the alert is there. But now even here it has even it is now doing the same thing here. Even here, another function, it is consoling. Okay. So this is very good at this moment. In this level, it's very good. That is why we normally go for the event listeners. Okay. So when we normally go for the event listeners, because for them they are more efficient. Okay. So I want us now to go for the last example for today. And the last example is we are going to do the simple pop-up. So I can come here like this, and I come here, I put here example 3. And you're now going to do a simple pop-up. So when I come here, I put here pop-up hidden. Then I come here, I put here example 3. I'm going to do a simple pop-up. Okay. So I'm going to come here and I design now a pop-up. I design here a pop-up. I can come here and put here button. So members, you watch very well what I'm going to do. I put here button. Then I put here class. Then I put here button 3. But now this button here, it's going to be like a pop-up button. This button is going to be a pop-up button. Okay. This button is going to be a pop-up button. I can even come by put here show pop-up. Show pop-up. Can come here and I put here show pop-up. Okay. Show pop-up. So when I come, I put here button 3, as you can see, button 3. I come here and I put here button 3. So button 3, this one here is going to be like a simple pop-up. Okay. Show pop-up. Are you seeing this button here? Show pop-up. I can even make this one maybe green. I maybe change this one to green. then the other one just be blue, just for someone to easily understand. Okay, so this one here just be blue instead of being monotonous. I just do like this. Okay. So this one is, please click me. The second button is this one. You see it does two functions. Okay, but now we're going to show pop-up. Okay. So I'm going to come here and I design my pop-up very well. Come here and I even design my pop-up very well. Show button. Then here the show pop-up. When I come, I design my pop-up. I'm now designing my pop-up. Okay. I'm now designing my pop-up. Okay. So my pop-up, as you can see it, I'm going to design it. I can come here and I design now the pop-up dot pop-up. Okay. Then I put here my pop-up very well, as you can see it there. I'm now going to design it. I come here, I put here, I'm now designing my pop-up. I come inside here and I put here dot button dot pop-up and I come here, I say here width, and I put here like width I can put here like 500, like 500 pixels. Then a height I can maybe put like maybe 200 pixels. Is this one very small? Let me put like 800 pixels. I see. And I come here and I put here background color. I can maybe put like brown. And this is how the pop-up looks like. So here, if it's like this brown, and to say it looks like the pop-up is like this. So the pop-up is like this. So let me first. Now the pop-up is like this. This is how the pop-up looks like. Now I want to make the pop-up very small. I don't want to make it like as big as that one. Let me first make it 600 pixels, and I say it looks like 600 pixels. I say it looks like this. Okay, somehow good. Now even if I make it like 500 pixels, and I see like how it looks like this. The pop-up is like this. Okay. So members, this one here, I don't want even it to be in that same position. I want to put here some bit of. Let me first design the pop-up. I show you very well how it's going to be. So I want to make the pop-up white in color. I want it to be white in color, but let me first put here some box shadow. Then I can put here some bit of box shadow. I can put here box shadow. I can put 2 pixels, 3 pixels, 5 pixels gray. Okay, 5 pixels gray, as you can see it like that. So I want to make it like when it is like I can put here inside this pop-up. I can put here inside this pop-up. I can put there like H1. And I put here my first pop-up. Okay, my first pop-up, as you see it there. My first pop-up is like that. I can even come and I put here a paragraph tag, and I put here lorem. Okay, so it looks like this. My first pop-up, and I put the lorem like this. So this pop-up, as you can see it, I can come, then I put some bit of display flex, align item center, display flex. Maybe instead of putting display flex, I can just put like padding for the pop-up. Padding, I can put 1 rem, 2 rem inside this pop-up, as you see it there. It looks like this. So the pop-up looks like this. But now I want it, when I put like this. Now on this pop-up here, I want to put an X. Symbol on it to close the pop-up. Okay? I want to put an X symbol on it to close the pop-up. So on this pop-up here, just above, I can maybe come here and I put here a div. And I put here top pop-up. I call it top pop-up. Top pop-up, as you see it there. And the top pop-up, I want to put something which is a little bit different. I come here, I put here .top pop-up. Then I come here, I put here width. Width, I can maybe put like maybe 100%. Then height, I can put there like 10 VH. 10 VH. Then I come here, I put here background color. Background color, I can put there purple. Purple, as you see, the purple is there. So I want to see how it looks like. The top pop-up like this. Top pop-up like that. So it looks like this, okay? So here at the extreme end, I want to put there an X. So I'm going to come here and my flat icons. I'm going to look for the X symbol. I'm going to look for the X symbol. I put the X inside there and I search. So we are searching now. I want to get the X icon and I put it there in the pop-up, then we see. So I'm going to come, I can maybe choose like this one here, which is black. I download this one. I can take it as a PNG. There are two. There's an SVG and a PNG. Down the PNG. I'm going to put the PNG inside there. Okay. Okay. So it's now coming. I can put here. I can put the X. I can put the X image. Okay. X image as you see it there. And I save. So the X image, I can come here now. And I now create a div inside here. And I put here. And I put there. Maybe let me just put there as an image. Let me use it as an image tag. No, let me use that as a div, because when you use it as a div, and I put here button. This button I'm going to call it close button. I'm going to call it close button class, and I put here close button, as you can see it there. Okay. So inside this close button here, I'm going to put the close button. This one here is seeing here, the close button. I'm going to put inside an image. Okay. Let me first see if the image can work inside here. Let me see if the image can work. Close button. So the close button, I come in and I put here .close button. I come in, I remove I put here width. Can put here 30 pixels. Then I put here height. I can put there like 50 pixels. Like 50 pixels. Enough. Then I put here background color. Background color I can put maybe black. Then I say it looks like. I put maybe black. So when I put there maybe black, I want to say it looks like this. But now let me try to increase the width a little bit. I maybe put like 60 pixels, and I say it looks like. So it looks like that, okay? Okay. So when I come to top pop-up here, I can maybe say display. Flex. Then I come here, I put here align items. I can make here end, align items at the end. And I see. No, not like that. No, just try to put justify content, and I see. Justify content, maybe end, and I see. This side, are you seeing? Okay. So I can come here and I put here align items center. But justify is at the end. Are you seeing there? Okay. Okay. So when I do like that, then I come here in the close button. Then I come in, I remove. Then I come in, I remove border. Remove all the border none. Okay. So I remove the border completely. So when I come in, I put here URL. I put there URL. I put here background. Then I put here URL uniform resource locator. Then I put here /. I put here /. And the other image I'm not putting the image. So the image, I'm looking now for the image. The image is here, the X image. I put it inside there. I need to put it inside. Let me first bring it out here. So I need to put it inside that folder which I'm working on for day 47. Okay. So when I come, I put it inside day 47. Inside there where there is day 47. So members, I can now close here and I come here and see it is now here. X image is there at PNG. So when I come, I do like this slash X image.png is there. Okay. And I come here, it's a background position, maybe background size, and I say here contain or cover. Can put here contain, and I put here background repeat, no repeat, no repeat. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, it looks like this. So it has taken up the position. So the X is now that position. So when I come here and I put there something like this, I put there cursor pointer. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this cursor pointer. So when I tap on it like this, cursor pointer. So after doing like that, I can come here and I remove now the purple color which is there. Okay, the purple color which is shielding me. So I can come and I remove it there. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, okay. So as you can see, this pop up here and this pop up to show. And when I tap on it like this, the pop up to show. When I close like this, the pop up to disappear. Okay. So that's the only step that you're going to do. Okay. So I want when I tap on the show pop-up here, this button, the pop-up appears. But when I tap on the X, it closes and disappears. Okay. As simple as that. As simple as that. Okay. Okay. So I can come maybe I remove the brown color, but let me first leave the brown color for some time. So you just want to follow that simple procedure. I want that when I tap on this button here, the show pop-up, it shows. Okay. But when I tap on the close button here, it closes. Okay. Okay. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to come here in my app.js example 3 as you see it there. Then I first select those ones that I want. Okay. I first select the items. Select the items. Okay. The elements. Okay. Okay. So when I select the elements, in the in JavaScript that each and every element that you're going to use, you're going to first select it. I come here and I put your const, then I put the opening button. Can put the opening button. As you see, the opening button is this one. Then I come, I put here is equal to document dot querySelector. Then I come inside here and I put here dot. What is the opening button? The opening button is this one here, show button. Are you seeing the show pop-up is this one here? It is that button. So I come and I put there, it is button 3, this one, button 3, the one for showing the pop-up. So when I come here, I put here, inside here, I put there dot button 3, button 3. This is the button for showing the pop-up, okay? Okay, so when I come here and I put here now the one for the pop-up itself. Come and I put there the pop-up itself. I put there the pop-up itself. Then I come here and I put here is equal to document dot querySelector dot querySelector. Then I come here and I open the parentheses there. Then I put there pop-up. Okay. And I put there pop-up. So the pop-up here is in HTML is like this, okay? Pop-up, okay? Pop-up. It's like this. It's like that, okay? Okay. So that's how the pop-up looks like. And now want the close button. Okay? So members, you see that each and every element that we are targeting. We first targeted the pop-up button, which is this one. We now targeted the pop-up, the whole pop-up, as you see the whole pop-up. Now we targeted the what? The X. Yeah? The X, this X you are seeing here. Okay? Okay. So the X, as you see it there, the X now, we are now targeting the X, the close button. So I come here and I put here const, and I put here close button, closing button, closing button. Okay. Okay. Then I put here document.querySelector, document.querySelector, querySelector, and I put there the close button. So what is the close button? The close button, I want to say it looks like it is. Why did I give it? Which name did I give it? I gave it close button, just like that. I put there dot close button, dot close button. Okay, dot close button. It looks like this. Okay. So after me doing something like that, then I come here. I put here a condition when open button, when open button, when open button, when the opening button, when the opening button, when the opening button, when the opening button is clicked, is clicked, is clicked, this should happen. This should happen. Should happen. Okay? As simple as this. When the opening button is clicked, this should happen. So I come here and I put here opening button. Opening button. Dot. Add event listener. Add event listener. Then I come and I put here the parenthesis I open. So it is like a whole function. The event listener is like a whole function. Then I come, it takes in two things. It takes in the click. I also takes in the function that you're going to use. I can come in, I put here an arrow function. Then I come in, I put here the arrow function as you see it's there. Then I put like that. So when I come here and I put here pop up. I come here, I put here pop up. So the pop up is done. I've selected up there. This one here. Are you seeing the pop up? This one here, seeing pop up. Then I put here dot. Pop up dot. Then I put here style dot display. Style dot display. I can maybe put here block. Okay. Before I can put this one here, by default, now I want to show you something. By default, this pop-up is not there physically. By default, it is hidden somewhere. It is hidden somewhere. Okay. By default, this pop-up is hidden. Display hidden or display none. Okay. So I come here in my pop-up here. Here, by default, this one is display none or display hidden. We first put display hidden nice. See? Display hidden is not there working for us. Let's put display none. Display none, just like that. Disappears. By default, it is disappeared. I come here and I put here. By default, this pop up. By default, by default, this pop up is hidden. But don't put display hidden, put display none. Don't say display hidden. Display none is hidden is for something else. Put display none or none or it is not there. It appears not to be there. It appears not to be there. It appears not to be there. Not to be there. Okay? Okay. By default, this pop-up is hidden. It appears not to be there. Okay? So you put display none. Put display none. Display none. Okay? Not hidden, but display none. So by default, it's not there. As you see, it's here. It's not there by default. Then I come here, and I come here in my JavaScript here, opening button dot add event listener dot click. Then I put here pop up. The pop up which I selected here, as you see it here, pop up dot style dot style dot display. So the opposite of display none is block. Okay? The opposite of display none is block or flex. Okay? It's like saying that the opposite of someone of appearing is the opposite of disappear is appear. The opposite of disappear is appear, and the opposite of appear it is disappear. So just understanding those small details and those are going to help you here. So when you come here and say display none, the opposite of display none is block. Okay? And the opposite of display none is block. Okay? So when I come here, I say display block, okay? Just like this, okay? Okay. When I finish doing like that, this one here, it shows the pop-up. It shows the pop-up. Okay? When I click that button, okay? Okay. So now, yeah, it's simple as that. When I come, I do like this, it shows. Are you seeing, members? Very, 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 very powerful. Okay? When I come like this and I click, when I come like this and I click the pop-up like this, as simple as it shows, okay? It shows. This is just by writing only this is enough. Only that. Yeah? Opening button is here. You have selected it. Dot add event listener. The event listener takes in two things. It takes in the click, it can take in scroll, mouse, hover, all those ones. Then the second one is the arrow function. The arrow function, as you can see, it is pop-up.style.display block. The opposite of none here. This one, by default, it is hidden. Display none. But when you come and you put here, display. When you come and you put here display. When you come and you put here display none, then this side here it should be the opposite. Display block. Okay? Block means show the pop-up, okay? Okay. So now are you seeing this one here? When I come and I hover it because when I come I put like this, it's there. Now I want to work on this X button here. The X, I want it to close. I want this X to close. Okay? Okay. So what am I going to do there? I want to come here and I put, maybe let me just put the color of the pop-up. The color to be white. Color I put here white instead of it being black. Okay? Color white. Like this, okay? My first pop-up, the color is white. Okay? So now add the X button to work. It's not working. When I tap on it like this, it's not working. So I come here very well. App.js. I come here. Now I'm working on the X. Okay? We want our focus now. We want the X button. We want when we click on the X button, it closes. When you click on the X button, it closes the pop-up. Okay? Closes the pop-up. Okay? Okay. So I come here like this, and I put here close button. Where is the close button? It's here it's called closing button, right? I name it closing button. Then I put here add event listener. It takes in two things. Remember, it takes in two things, okay? Only two things. You put in that function you want, you put the click. Then second, you put the arrow function, that function that you want, okay? I put here as simple as this. Then you put here the arrow function that you want. Then you open here like that, okay? As simple as that. Then you come and put here pop-up dot style. You put here style dot display none. As simple as this, members. Understand that if you have the opposite of display none is block, and the opposite of block is done. Now this one here, just none. Okay? Just like this. Then this one here, just say close pop-up. Or maybe make the pop-up disappear. Hide the pop-up. You can put hide, or you can put here make it disappear. Or maybe hide the pop-up, or make it disappear, or make it disappear, just something like this, okay? Okay, so understand this is enough alone. It's done. So when I come here and tap the show pop-up like this, and now I tap the button like this of X, it disappears. When I come and tap the show pop-up like this, tap the button of X, it disappears. I come like this, I tap the button of pop-up like this, I come like this and I put here the X, it disappears. Okay? Remember, this is a very powerful concept. tap the show pop-up like this. I come and tap here, it disappears. Okay? Very, 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 very powerful concept. Okay? Okay. So understanding this concept is very, very nice. Okay? Okay. So members are using the magic of JavaScript right now that we are using. Okay? Are using the magic of JavaScript that we are using right now. So that is how interesting it is. So if you really like this content, you can hit the like button there. You can hit the subscribe button and notification icon so that you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. Okay? Okay. I would like you to miss any of the upcoming classes. So you just hit the subscribe button and the notification icon. Don't miss any of the upcoming classes. This concept we have learned today is one that they use when they are on various websites. For example, I can show you here websites. I come and I show you the various websites here. I want to show you various websites. I can come here and I put here, for example, maybe Jumia. The best selling amongst the best selling online platforms. Yeah. Come and I show you Jumia here. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Does it have a pop-up menu? I'm now looking for the pop-up menu. When we take it to the responsive form, I want to see the responsive form of Jumia. And the responsive form of Jumia, the responsive form. Let me first leave this one. Let me take it to maybe a school website, or maybe let me say Sheraton. Sheraton Hotel. Now Sheraton Hotel has a website. Sheraton Hotel has a website. So I want to see and we gauge. Okay. Sheraton Hotel, there is Serena Hotel. So I want to see all this. Yeah. Is this Sheraton Hotel on the phone version? It has a pop-up here. Okay. Sheraton Hotel on the phone version, it has a pop-up here. So this one is a button. This one here you're seeing is a button. When I click on it like this, it shows a pop-up like this. Are you seeing this pop-up? Eh? Are you seeing this pop-up, members? When I click on it like this, it disappears. When I click on it, it shows. When I click on it, it disappears. Okay? When I click on it, it shows. When I click on it, it disappears. Okay? Then I come and I show it here another website. Come and I show you another website. Let me first try maybe for Serena and I see. Serena Hotel, Kampala. And I show you. These are very big hotels when you see. These are the biggest hotels in Uganda this side, okay? So I want to click on it. I want to show you various websites and you see where our functionality works. This one here. Inspect. I want to see the phone version. I want to see the phone version. I want to see the phone version of this one here. We can even use this one. Let me first try this one. I see. Anywhere you see a pop-up, anywhere you see a pop-up on anywhere you see a pop-up in the website, that is the same functionality they are using there. Okay, this is now a school website. As you see, this is a school website. When I come here and I put here inspect, now you see here, you can see here, this is now a school website. Now on the phone version, this is how it looks like. When I come, I tap here, a pop-up shows, and I close, and I tap there, it shows. When I tap there, it closes. I tap there, it shows. I tap there, it closes. I tap there, it shows. I tap there, it closes. I tap there, it shows. Even this one, the X button, you see, I tap on the X button, it closes, okay? So this is the same exact concept that we are studying here. That show pop-up, close pop-up. Okay? Show pop-up, close pop-up. Show pop-up, close pop-up. Okay? As simple as that. Okay? Okay. So members, anywhere you see that pop-up on the website, that's what it does. Okay? Okay. I hope you have really understood today's class. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification icon and subscribe. Don't miss on any of the upcoming courses. Okay? Okay. So members, I wish to see you in the next video tomorrow. we're going to look at the intersection observers. Okay, don't miss. Tomorrow is going to be day 48. It's going to be day 48, and you want to look at intersection observe. Intersection observe. Okay, don't miss tomorrow's class. Okay. So this is what you want to look at tomorrow. Note it somewhere so you don't miss. Okay. Members, I hope you have really understood today's class. I wish to see you in tomorrow's video. Okay, be there. Have a good day.